Are you looking for healthy pumpkin muffins that are easy to make and topped with a delightful streusel crumble? The best pumpkin muffin recipe that will shock your friends and family when they find out they are secretly made with gluten-free flour and natural sugars. Hey there, I'm London Brazil from evolvingtable.com, where you'll learn how to make nourishing meals for your loved ones. And that healthy recipe today is for these pumpkin streusel muffins. When the calendar strikes September, you better believe that our whole house is full of fall decorations and pumpkin desserts. And a few weeks ago, we had a relay race here in Austin called the Zilker Relays. Knowing a bunch of our runner friends would be there, and that they'd be pretty hungry when they got through running the race, I decided to bring a big batch of these pumpkin muffins to the race. Well, it took me a couple of test batches, but after a little tweaking, seriously, y'all, I'm not kidding. These are the best pumpkin muffins agreed on by people that don't even like pumpkin flavored desserts. So if you're ready to get to baking, come on in and let's get started. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Before we start mixing, I'm just going to throw on this apron so I don't make a mess. And just like in any other muffin or bread recipe, we'll be using 2 large bowls for the wet and the dry ingredients. For the dry ingredients, combine 2 cups of flour. A gluten-free 1-to-1 blend was used here today with 3/4 cup of coconut sugar. You can also use regular white sugar if that's what you have on hand, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Pumpkin pie spice is simply a mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, and sometimes allspice. You should easily be able to find the prepared pumpkin pie spice in your local grocery store. So that's what we'll be using here today. Whisk dry ingredients until well combined. That's all whisked together now. Let's move on to preparing the wet ingredients. Add 3/4 cup of canned pumpkin puree, along with 1 egg that has been whisked, or a flax egg if you're vegan, 1/3 cup of pure maple syrup, 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. You can also use butter if you are not vegan or allergic to dairy, 1/2 cup of milk. Almond and cashew milk work great, and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Whisk wet ingredients until well combined. Our wet and our dry ingredients are ready to go. Now it's just time to mix them together. Slowly add dry ingredients to wet ingredients, mixing well after each addition, until all ingredients are combined. That's all mixed together, and next up is that delicious streusel topping. Streusels, or sometimes called crumbles, are simply a combination of flour, sugar, and a fat such as butter. To make ours a little healthier, we will be using a gluten-free flour and coconut sugar today. Combine 2 tablespoons of softened and almost melted butter. You can also use a vegan butter substitute with 1/3 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Cut with a pastry cutter or fork until mixture forms coarse crumbs. And lastly, line a large 12-count muffin tray with cupcake liners and spritz each cavity with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. Fill each cup with approximately 1/3 cup of batter or until almost full. Sprinkle equal amounts of streusel topping on each one. And now we'll just pop these into our preheated 350-degree oven for 24 to 26 minutes. You'll know the muffins are done baking when a toothpick, when inserted in, comes out clean. Yay! Our pumpkin muffins are ready, and don't they look absolutely beautiful? That crisp streusel topping and ultra fluffy texture. Oh my goodness, I am beyond excited to dig in and take a big old bite of one of these muffins. Oh yeah. These muffins have like the perfect balance of pumpkin and pumpkin pie spice. And look at that incredibly fluffy texture. These are just like the kind of muffins that you would find at your favorite bakery, only you made them at home. How cool is that? Before I devour this entire tray of muffins, I'm gonna set a few aside so I have some to take to my fellow runner friends tonight.
Dude, that like frosting like melts in your mouth, right? Right when you hit it?
If you liked what you saw here today, make sure you check out these other healthy muffin recipes. And don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up below. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another nourishing meal to serve your loved ones. See you again soon.